Have you ever felt like you're not enough? Like no matter how hard you try, something is always missing? You smile for the world, but inside, you're tired. You're questioning your worth. You're asking, is this all life has to offer? What if I told you that the life you're dreaming of, the one filled with peace, purpose, and love, is waiting for you to believe in yourself again? That everything begins not from the outside, but from within? This is not just another audiobook. This is a wake-up call to your soul. Inspired by the transformative lessons in Good Vibes, Good Life, by Vex King, we'll walk a path of healing, empowerment, and awakening, together. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, let go of who you were. Because the journey to who you're becoming starts now. We're going to walk through 3 truths: taking back your power, building your future, and being your true self. These aren't just words, they're the map to a life that lights you up. Let's start with the first, taking back your power. Section 1, Taking back your power. You've got power inside you. I know it doesn't feel like it. When you're stuck, when you feel dumb or lost, it's like someone stole your strength and left you empty. But that power? It's still there. It's the fire in your heart, the grit in your bones, the quiet voice that says, keep going. It's your vibe, your energy, your life force. And the first step to breaking free is taking it back. Your energy is like a river. It flows where you point it. Right now, maybe it's flowing into dark places, worrying about what you can't change, hating yourself for mistakes, or comparing yourself to people who seem to have it all. That's like pouring your river into a swamp. It gets murky, heavy, stuck. But you can change the flow. You can point your energy toward light, toward hope, toward trying, toward loving yourself a little more. When you do, your river runs clear, carving paths to places you never thought you could reach. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was 29, working a dead-end retail job, living paycheck to paycheck. She felt like a failure. High school was rough, she barely graduated, always felt dumb compared to her classmates. That label stuck, like a tattoo she couldn't erase. Every day, she'd drag herself to work, fake a smile, then go home and cry. This is it, she'd think. This is all I'll ever be. Her energy was drowning in shame, in I'm not enough. But one day, Sarah got tired of drowning. She decided to try something different. She started small, really small. Every night, she'd write one thing she did well that day. Maybe it was helping a customer or making her coworker laugh. At first, it felt silly, like she was lying to herself. But she kept going. She started noticing little sparks, how her voice sounded stronger when she spoke up, how her heart lifted when she listened to music. She stopped hanging out with people who made her feel small. She unfollowed social media accounts that made her feel less than. Slowly, her river started to shift. Within 2 years, Sarah wasn't just surviving, she was living. She took online courses, got a job she loved as a community organizer, and started a blog about her journey. But the real change? Her energy. She stopped letting the world tell her she was dumb or stuck. She took back her power. And that changed everything. So, how do you take back your power? First, own your thoughts. Your mind is like a radio. Right now, it might be tuned to static, voices saying, you're not smart enough, not good enough. Change the station. Start telling yourself, I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm enough. It won't feel true at first. That's okay. Say it anyway. Write it down. Stick it on your mirror. Your thoughts shape your energy, and your energy shapes your life. Second, protect your space. The people around you are like weather, they can lift you up like sunshine or drag you down like a storm. If someone's always criticizing, complaining, or making you feel small, step back. You don't have to cut them out completely, but put distance between their storm and your light. Find people who cheer you on, who see your potential, who make you want to be better. Even one person like that can change your whole vibe. Third, move your body. When you're stuck, your energy gets trapped, like water in a dam. Moving breaks the dam. Dance to your favorite song. Walk around the block. Stretch in the morning. It doesn't have to be a gym session, just move. When I was at my lowest, I'd put on old school hip hop and dance in my kitchen. It wasn't pretty, but it was freeing. It reminded me I was alive, that I could create joy even when life felt heavy. Fourth, find your anchors. These are small things that ground you, that pull your energy back to light. Maybe it's a song that pumps you up, a photo of someone you love, or a memory that makes you smile. Keep them close. For Sarah, it was a bracelet her grandma gave her, a reminder of someone who believed in her. When she felt lost, she'd touch it and breathe. What's your anchor? Find it. Use it. Finally, forgive yourself. Feeling dumb or stuck often comes with guilt, like you're mad at yourself for not being better. That guilt is a thief, it steals your power. Let it go. You're not perfect. Nobody is. But you're trying, and that's enough. Write a letter to yourself, like you're talking to a friend. Say, I'm sorry for being so hard on you. You're doing your best. Read it when you need to remember. Your power is yours. Nobody can take it unless you let them. So stop letting them. Take it back. Point your river toward light. Because when you own your energy, you start to break free. Section 2, Building Your Future. Now that you're taking back your power, let's talk about building your future. Your life isn't just something that happens to you, it's something you make. Every choice, every step, every "I'll try" is a brick in the house of your tomorrow. You're not stuck forever. You're just at a crossroads. And you get to choose the path. When you feel lost, it's easy to think your future's already written. Like your past, your mistakes, your struggles, the times you felt dumb, decides what's next. That's a lie. Your past is just a chapter, not the whole book. You're the writer, and the next page is blank. What do you want to write? Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus grew up in a rough part of town. School was a struggle, he flunked math, got in fights, dropped out at 16. Everyone said he'd end up like his older brother, in and out of jail. Marcus believed them. He felt lost, like his life was a dead end. But deep down, he had a dream. He loved fixing things, bikes, radios, anything with parts. He'd spend hours in his uncle's garage, tinkering, feeling alive. That was his spark. At 19, Marcus decided he was done being lost. He started building his future, one small step at a time. He got his GED, even though studying made him feel dumb again. He took a job at an auto shop, learning from mechanics who saw his potential. He saved every penny, enrolled in a trade school, and became a certified mechanic. Today, Marcus owns his own repair shop, mentors kids from his old neighborhood, and wakes up every day proud. His future isn't perfect, but it's his. He built it. Building your future starts with knowing what you want. Not what your family wants, not what looks good on Instagram, but what makes you feel alive. Maybe it's a job you love, a place you want to live, or just a life where you don't feel stuck. Get clear. Picture yourself a year from now, happy, free. What's around you? What are you doing? Write it down. That picture is your map. Next, take action. Dreams don't build themselves. You've got to move. Start small. Marcus didn't open a shop overnight. He started with a GED, then a job, then a class. What's one thing you can do today? Maybe it's Googling a course, talking to someone who's doing what you want, or writing a plan. Every step counts. Every step is a brick. But here's the tough part: let go of what's holding you back. Building a new future means clearing out the old junk. Maybe it's a habit, like scrolling social media for hours, feeling worse every time. Maybe it's a person who keeps you small. Maybe it's a belief, like, I'm too dumb to learn. Letting go is like tearing down a crumbling wall. It's scary, but it makes space for something stronger. When I quit a job that made me miserable, I was terrified. No money, no plan. But that choice cleared the way for a life I love. What do you need to let go of? Third, learn as you go. Feeling dumb often comes from thinking you need to know everything first. You don't. Nobody does. Marcus felt out of place in trade school, like he didn't belong. But he asked questions, made mistakes, kept learning. You're not dumb, you're just growing. Try something new, mess up, try again. Every mistake is a lesson. Every lesson builds your future. Fourth, find your cheerleaders. You don't build alone. Marcus had his uncle, then his boss, then classmates who became friends. Find people who believe in you, a teacher, a coworker, a neighbor. Even online communities count. When you're lost, one voice saying, "You've got this," can keep you going. Who's your cheerleader? Reach out. Tell them your dream. Finally, keep the faith. Building takes time. There'll be days when you feel stuck again, when the fog creeps back. That's normal. Don't quit. Think of your future like a puzzle. Each choice is a piece. Sometimes you can't see the picture yet, but every piece matters. Keep adding them. The picture will come. Your future is waiting. It's not a dead end, it's a blank page. Pick up the pen. Write the life you want. Build the house where your heart feels at home. Section 3, Being Your True Self. We've talked about taking back your power and building your future. Now, let's talk about the deepest step, being your true self. Your true self is the real you, the one who laughs too loud, dreams too big, loves with your whole heart. It's the you that's been hiding, afraid of being called dumb, weird, or not enough. Being your true self means stepping out of that hiding place and shining, no apologies. When you're stuck or lost, it's easy to wear masks. You act smart to fit in, tough to hide your hurt, perfect to avoid judgment. But every mask is a lie, and lies are heavy. They keep you trapped, far from the life you want. Your true self is your freedom. It's your light. It's the key to breaking free. Let me tell you about Aisha. Aisha was 35, a nurse, good at her job but miserable. Growing up, she was the quiet kid, teased for her accent, her clothes, her shyness. She learned to blend in, to be who people wanted, polished, professional, invisible. But inside, she was bursting. She loved writing poetry, pouring her heart into words. She'd hide her notebooks, scared people would laugh. It's dumb, she'd tell herself. Nobody cares. One day, Aisha hit a breaking point. She was exhausted, empty, living a life that wasn't hers. She decided to try being herself, just a little. She shared a poem at an open mic, her voice shaking. The crowd clapped, not because it was perfect, but because it was real. That night, Aisha felt alive. She kept writing, kept sharing. Today, she's published a poetry collection, speaks at events, and feels like herself for the first time. Her true self wasn't dumb, it was her superpower. Being your true self starts with hearing your heart. Your truth isn't in the world's rules or likes or followers. It's inside you. Take a second. Breathe. Ask yourself, what do I love? What makes me feel free? Maybe it's singing, cooking, helping people, or just being silly with your dog. That's your truth. Don't ignore it. Chase it. Next, Be brave enough to be seen. Showing your true self is scary. What if people judge? What if they laugh? They might. But so what? Aisha's first poem wasn't perfect. Some people didn't get it. But the ones who did? They loved her for it. Being yourself draws the right people closer and pushes the wrong ones away. That's a win. What's one small way you can show the real you today? Maybe it's wearing that bright shirt, sharing an idea, or saying how you really feel. Try it. See what happens. Third, live what you believe. Your true self isn't just feelings, it's actions. If you value kindness, be kind, even when it's hard. If you love creating, make something, even if it's messy. If you dream of adventure, take a tiny step toward it. Aisha didn't just write poetry, she shared it, lived it. Every choice that matches your heart pulls you closer to your true self. Fourth, stop comparing. When you feel dumb or stuck, it's tempting to look at others and think, they're so much better. That's a trap. Your true self isn't measured by someone else's life. Aisha's poetry doesn't say anything about what you should do next. Their life is their life, and your life is yours. You don't have to be them to be you. Focus on your own light. Finally, love your flaws. Your true self includes the messy parts, the stumbles, the quirks, the things you call dumb. They're not mistakes, they're you. Aisha's accent, her shyness. They're part of her voice, her story. Your flaws are part of yours. Hug them. They make you real. Being your true self is like singing your own song. The world might not know the tune, but it's yours. Sing it loud. Your true self is your freedom, your joy, your home. We've come a long way today. We've faced the weight of feeling stuck, lost, dumb. We've found the truths to break free, taking back your power, building your future, being your true self. But this isn't the end. It's the start. Right now, you have a choice. You can stay in the cage, let the fog win. Or you can push that door open and fly. I know it's hard. The world will try to pull you back. That voice in your head will whisper, you're not enough. But you are. You're stronger than you know, brighter than you feel, bigger than your fears. You're a bird with wings, a river with power, a song waiting to soar. Nothing can stop you when you choose to shine. So, here's your call, start now. Don't wait for someday. Someday is a lie. Today is real. Write down one thing you'll do tomorrow to take back your power. Maybe it's saying, I'm enough, in the mirror, walking away from a toxic vibe, or dancing to your song. Write down one step to build your future. Maybe it's looking up a class, making a plan, or letting go of something heavy. And write down one way to be your true self. Maybe it's sharing a piece of you, saying no to a mask, or loving your flaws. You don't need all the answers. You just need one step. Then another. Each step is a spark. Each spark is a fire. That fire will burn away the fog and light up your life. Picture yourself a year from now. You're standing tall, free, alive. You're not perfect, but you're you. You're not fearless, but you're brave enough. That you is waiting, calling, come on. Let's fly. Grab that hand. Break free. You're not here by chance. You're here to shine. So go out there and set the world ablaze. The sky is yours. The song is yours. The life is yours. Now, go be unstoppable.